All right, all right, all right. Good Tuesday morning. And let's get started with what we should get started with. What's the day going to look like? We got Red Book coming out at 8:50. We got Jolts at 10 a.m. We got Fed speaking at 10 a.m. Evans. And there's another cat talking today, but I don't see him on the list. But I know he's out there. And just remember, we have non-farm at the end of the week. Okay, first thing we're going to look at is some futures that affect Wait, here it is. That's so distracting when I do that. So this affects inflation and things of that nature. So first thing we're going to look at is Earl on the weeklies. Triggered that bear flag right there. So that's what we're watching. This is a bear flag on oil. We're triggered. We're in it. Our first test will be at about 87 or so, but this pivot low right here, I shouldn't call out the numbers. You guys should be looking at your charts. That pivot low right there, that's where I'm going to take my first unit out. I'm looking for an 84 target. I'm going to take my second unit out at the 84 target, and then I'm going to leave a third unit on and see if I could run and oil go down further. I really don't think it's going to go further than that, but I'm going to take that shot. I'll watch the market and make my decisions accordingly. And then next on our list would be Mr. Gold. Gold. And we're neutral to bullish. We broke the weekly run on stops right there. And we're just going to let this baby go on. There's also a monthly run on stops that we're looking to break. There's the monthly run on stops. If we break that, then we're going to have a long move up, and I'm thinking about 1900 on that. So if you're playing those contracts, keep an eye on that. Do it in 3 stages, like I suggest, and then maybe you'll be able to take advantage of everything. The U.S. bonds, these are the 30-year bonds, and we're neutral to bullish on this bad boy. It's just in that uptrend. It looks like it's going to keep climbing. This is on the dailies. The weeklies, I think, were kind of interesting. If I recall. No, they weren't really. All right, it looked like it was setting up a head and shoulders. It didn't do that. That failed. So it's a good indication that this baby's going to move up a little more. And we should expect around 150, 149. And obviously, as the bonds move up, brings interest rates down, kind of helps the economy out. And you know, it looks like right now we're looking at that soft landing. And last but not least is yes, ding, the markets. Okay, so we're on an uptrend on the 240s, and we're looking at the dailies right now. Today we just had this bear flag trigger, and it pulled back a little bit, but we can't really consider that bar until the day's over. So yeah, you know, I mean, right now, theoretically, we could say that the flag is still valid and just wait for the close of the day to see what it does. If it closes like this, then is a wrap. That flag failed, and we could look for a bullish move. We want to just take a quick look at the 240s, and we could still see that uptrend. Did it click to the 240s? Yeah, we could still see that uptrend. It looks like it's going to test the lows. So I would arguably say that we've come into consolidation on this uptrend, but that's okay. Although that momentum is looking rather negative, but we want to see it bounce around here a little bit and push up. And keep in mind, we have non-farm payrolls at the end of the week, so that might be getting in the way. All right. And again, Friday, non-farm payrolls is a non-farm payroll trade. That's consistent throughout the industry. Every professional knows the trade. It doesn't always set up and execute every month, but when the set up and execute happens, it's a moneymaker. So I'm going to try to walk you guys through that, show you what it looks like, and how to play it on Friday. If you're looking at futures, you're going to need to look at futures to be able to play it. You could play it if it triggers in the S&P, but you're going to need to be able to see and watch the futures. So anyway, that's it, man. I appreciate everybody who's hanging in with me and throwing the comments and things like that. Just remember, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Stay calm, cool, and at peace when you trade, and good luck with your trades.